Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all had a great day. Guys, it's about that time again. We are going to talk about my Demon Lord ClanBoss rewards. I collected them for another 30 days, 8 chests each day, 4 difficulties. So let's get to it. So here we go, the ClanBoss rewards for March. So we got actually a lot of ancient shards, as you can see here. The whole screen is kind of blue. Also, in the first couple of days, I got a lot of legendary books. As you can see here on the 2nd of March, it was 2 legendary books from Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. Then back to back, another one from Ultra Nightmare on the 3rd. On the 4th, again, 2 legendary books from Nightmare and from Ultra Nightmare. And yeah, overall, a lot of ancient shards that I can see here. So yeah, the first week, basically, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendary books. 7 legendary books in the first week. That means like almost, or like 1 legendary book each day, which is kind of crazy to me. Also, fun fact, I think at that time I actually used up most of my legendary books, so I don't know if that matters, but just a little side note. So I was pretty close to 0 legendary books, and suddenly the ClanBoss, kept throwing books at me. And also I got more here, another 2. Then, kind of like after the first week, I got my first sacred shard, then another one back to back. And yeah, on the 15th, I actually got a double sacred from Ultra Nightmare. That was pretty sweet. Then another one on the next day. And yeah. So overall, just from the looks of it, a lot of ancient shards. And here you can actually see it. The total amount of ancient shards, 63, which is, I think, the record since 5 months. I don't actually think I got more ancient shards in any other month than this, or even close to. You can see here in November I had 45 ancient shards, December 46, January 52. That was kind of like the highest amount that I got the last 2 months, or like January and February, 52 ancient shards. And then this month, or March, I got 63, which is significantly higher. Then void shards, I got 13. This was a little bit lower than usual. Yeah, so November I got 14, December 19, which was the highest, I think, in the last 5 months. Then 15 in January and 18 in February. So December with 19 was the highest amount of void shards I got. And then 9 sacred shards, which is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. I think we had like a crazy amount of sacred shards here in November. Yeah, 13. Then in December it went down to 10. Then down to 9 in January. Down to 7, which was the ultimate low in the last 5 months in February. And then now back up to 9 sacred shards, but we got less void shards. So it kind of evens out. But we also got a lot more ancient shards. So overall, I think the amount of shards in total is way higher here in this month. Then in terms of gems, we got 725, which is kind of like the same what we got last month in February, 710. In January, 680, a little bit lower. Then also almost the same amount in December, and in November we got 905, which is the record so far, 905 gems. It's like almost 200 gems more than I got in the last 4 months. So that was actually pretty sweet. Rare books, just 1, but you know, the chances are very low to get one, so it's not really that interesting. But just a little fun fact that if you run the highest difficulties of the ClanBoss, you basically get almost no rare books, but you also don't need them anymore at some point. Then I got 18 epic books. and 10 legendary books. In November, we got 15 epic and 9 legendary books. 16 epic and 9 legendary books in December. 21 epic books and 8 legendary books in January. 17 epic books and 8 legendary books in February, and then this time around 10 legendary books in March is the record so far. So yeah, I think the ClanBoss rewards this time in March are actually pretty solid. I got a little bit less void shards, therefore a little bit more, or quite a good amount of ancient shards more. Also my sacred shards went up again a little bit. The gems kinda stay around the same area, and then also the legendary books always go like +1, +2, -1 and so on, but 10 legendary books, I can always make use of them. You can never have enough of those. Also with raid constantly adding new champions and, you know, all the fusions that are coming up and you want to book and have to book because they're pretty good, as Fabian now, for example. Yeah, I think you can never have enough legendary books. Also, another thing I want to point out is that sometimes I can even run like, you know, 6 clan or like all the ClanBoss difficulties on some days because of the CVC rewards. You get like 1 or 2 ClanBoss keys, which is not a lot, but it kind of like adds a little bit more to the ClanBoss rewards in general. But I'm not adding those to this sheet, so I just, you know, I just collect them, but I don't note them down. Also, the lower difficulties barely give you any books or shards or anything, so I don't think it's even worth to put in here. But yeah, overall pretty solid rewards. I think I'm happy with this month. Last month I was not so happy actually because I only got 7 sacred shards, which are kind of like, you know, the best thing you can get out of here. I mean, you could argue that void shards are almost better than sacred shards because a lot of void legendary champions out there are still meta and like extremely strong in arena and PvE content, but there are also some non-void champions that are actually pretty good. I just pulled the Armans, my first one, so that was pretty sweet. But the fact that the non-void pool is so big now that it's actually hard to pull a champion that you actually need, I think the void shards are way better if you look at it from this perspective. But in terms of completing like Summon Rush events or Heroes Path events where you have to use sacred shards to get the most amount of points, or you don't have to use them but they are quite, you know, helpful there, then you would kinda prefer to get more sacred shards, right? Just for comparison, here in this after party path event we had, you know, a Summon Rush basically, and 1 sacred shard would give you 4,500 points and 1 void shard would give you 750 points. So basically 1 sacred shard is worth 6 void shards, and that is a big difference, right? Also, I need to stock up some more sacred shards now. I put like 21 for the Heroes Path to get the soul and the avatar. And yeah, I hope I can stack up my sacred shards pretty fast now and hopefully be ready for the next summon rushes that are coming up. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also hit the thumbs up, this really helps me. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, and see you in the next video.